What up, and welcome back to another awesome and classy tutorial as always. In today's tutorial, I'll be taking you guys through the process of making this senator pocket. Sorry, I said pocket. It's actually a very simple design. As you can see, you're going to love it. So all you have to do is just to subscribe to the channel, smash the subscribe button, and also smash the like button underneath the video. And when you click the like button, it's going to pop up something like this. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. These are my two fabric right here. You can see this main fabric, which is the green, and the wine fabric, which is going to be the touch of the green. Also, the placket of the outfit itself is going to also have a touch of wine in order to like create the illusion of touch of wine, right? So this is the tool we are going to be using. So the very first thing you're going to do is to make sure you're working with the wrong and the right side of the fabric. So I'm just going to like mark both of the wrong and the right side, so when I'm fusing the fabric, I will understand what I'm working with. I actually made such a mistake, that's why I always mark that whenever you want to work. So here is my interfacing. As you can see, all our cut is going to be taken on the interfacing itself. So the wideness of my interfacing is 2.5 inches, which will give me a total of 5 inches wideness, which will be for my pocket. You can see, so I cut my exact pocket shape on the interfacing, and the length, now depending on what you want, the length for your pocket, that's what you're going to be using. Now you have to pay attention. The sketching which you want to draw is going to be on the gummy part of the interfacing. This is the gummy part of the interfacing that you can see here, so that your design is going to be at the right side of your pocket, right? That's very important. I mean at the right side of your pocket. Don't forget that. So now the first thing is you're going to determine how wide you want the exposed to be. That's the wine color exposed. So here I want it to be a total of 1/3 of an inch, and the depth is going to be a total of 3 inches. You can see that 1/3 by 3 inches. You can see that. So after you get that, the next thing you're going to do now is to make a straight line. So let me get a ruler and make a straight line at this place. You're going to make a straight line all the way from the top right here. You can also measure your 1/3 at the down part also, just like this. You can see that. Now I want the first angle to go above, like around half of an inch. The first angle is going to go from that 3 inches up at half of an inch. You can see that. So I'm going to connect that here, half of an inch, just like that. You can see. And from that half of an inch, right, I want this to go a little bit under. So it's going to be at a total of, from the top, it's going to be at 3.5 inches. It's going to go down by also half of an inch, which is 3.5 inches. So from that half of an inch, I'm going to connect to the down part, just like this. So that is our entire drafting. That's entire what we want to do. So after you get that, the next thing you're going to do, I'm going to curve the down part of the pocket. Depending on what you want, you can do any design, but here I'm just going to do a simple curve down on the pocket area, just like this. So it's not going to be too curved, or it's not going to be too straight. You can see that, and I'm going to basically just cut that out, just like this. Actually, my pocket length is a total of 6 inches. So after cutting this place, it's going to give me a total of like 5/3 of an inch for the height of the pocket. You can see that it's an adult pocket, so that's the most measurement I use. So here I'm going to simply trim this out. You can see, make sure your hand is straight while trimming this out. And in case you have not smashed the like button, just smash the like button. Let's get this video to like 1,000 likes, so that I can create more crazy, amazing video like this, amazing tutorial like this for you guys. Some really simple design that you can just apply to your outfit and just make it a lot more premium and classy. So this is what we're going to be having, and the next thing I'm going to do is to basically place it on top of my fabric like this. You can see that, and I'm going to interface it. I'm going to like iron it down, and after that we can continue with our work. So here, see what I have here. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to simply trim out the fabric, trim out the excess on the fabric side. So here, on that place in which we do our cut, I'm going to simply trim that part out. And when you're trimming it out, make sure you leave enough allowance that you can fold on top of the interfacing. And also this down part, I'm going to make a straight notch all the way down like this. You can see that. So I'm going to also fold that to the on top of the interfacing. So while you're doing this, you're going to need your hemming gum. You can cut it to like a tiny pieces of hemming gum, so that you can have it, you can place it under the fabric and simply fold it on top of the interfacing. You can see that right here. Down here, I'm going to fold it on top, and I'm also going to do this corner. It's going to take a little bit of time. Just take your time, fold it, iron it, and make sure it is as straight as possible. Let me do that. Just cut your hemming gum into tiny pieces and place it under that place. It's going to give you a very relaxed form. So let me do that and show you guys the results. Then we can continue with the insertion of our shadow color. Yeah, shadow color. Exactly. So this is the final result you're going to be having. You can see how sharp that is looking. You can see what I have at the back. Use your hemming gum to make sure it is relaxed very, very well. You see what I have. So after that is done, make sure you don't fold the upper part or the down part of your fabric. Make sure you leave that place like that. So now this is what we intend to do. You can see we intend to stitch this on top of the fabric. But before we do that, I'm going to add an interfacing. I will also be using a collar stay here. I'm going to cut a straight collar stay of exactly the same size we took out from that place, just like this. You can see, just like this. I'm going to cut it out. And I'm going to place it on top of the fabric itself. You can see, and make sure the line at the tip is actually aligned. The end part of the pocket at the top is aligned to this. Is aligned to the end part of the red one, and also the side of the red one. You can see here, make sure it's aligned so that you can have something to fold straight at the top. You can see that it has to be aligned, and also the side, it has to be aligned. So now I'll take this to sewing machine and run a straight stitch on top of it like this, all the way to the side. Then after that is done, we can basically just fold our pocket. So after the stitch, you can see what I have here, how my stitch is going to look like, and this is what the back is going to look like. So here at the back, I'm going to simply cut this out. You can see that I'm going to cut this out, and I'm also going to cut this part also out. You can see that I'm going to trim out this part also. So after those parts are trimmed out, the next thing we have to do is to basically just fold our pockets. Fold all of the pockets area, fold the side, fold all of the down parts, and your pocket is done. So here, let me iron this and show you guys the final results that I will be having after folding. You can see it's going to be as clean as possible. Take your time, make sure you iron it, and it's as balanced as possible. So this is our final result. You can see here. This is what I'll be having at the back. You can see that. Just in case you haven't smashed the like button on this video, you should do that right away. Just smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the bell notification to get notified when I upload a newer video. So this is our final result. You can see what I have here, how smooth the design is. You can see after giving it a good ironing, you can see it's now relaxed and it is as smooth as possible. See what I have. It's actually a very, very simple and classy pocket design. I'll be making other videos that are way this after the ironing. I just want to like attach it to my bodice now. These are simple design that you can use to like elevate your outfits. These are very, very simple design. Just in case you want to see more video like this, or you want to learn more about making a senator outfit or shirt or any kind of outfit, a link will be in the description below to my advanced class. In case you are a beginner, there's a class for beginner, intermediate, and professional. So in case you are interested, a link will be in the description below. This is the final result of our pocket design. You're going to love it if you try it. So in case you haven't also joined our Telegram group, a link will be in the description below to our Telegram group where you can learn more things from other people, and also our WhatsApp group. So that's about it. This is the final result. You see what I have here, how smooth the pocket is looking, and that's about it on this video. There's 2 videos on the screen right now that I purposely choose for you that you should watch next. You're going to love it. It's on the screen. Watch this one or the second one.